All right, what is up, guys? Trade recap. It is a green day. Um, Good day for me in the markets today. I can't lie. Like, it was a good day. Um, Followed my model pretty nicely. So yeah, we ended up green. I'm up 400 on the day. So basically, since I traded Asia last night, it transferred over into like the AM of Newark. That's how the prop firms work. So my rules and the thing that I have basically in my settings that locks me out is I only take two trades in a day. And then since I took a trade in Asia and it transfers over to AM, I took a trade and my first trade lost. And then boom, that account was locked, right? Because two trade limit, daily trade limit, it locked my account. But I'm like, fuck, I did not want that to happen because I allow myself to take two trades when I'm trading. And obviously, it locked me out after taking one because it counted the last night's and today. It's kind of hard to explain. But basically, like this shouldn't have happened. It was pretty annoying. I ended up buying another eval because there was another beautiful setup forming that I should have been able to take on this account, but since it was locked out, I couldn't, and I was pretty ticked. So I took it on this account and I won 1100. So now we have two evals that are almost passed, or not almost passed, but like two evals that are technically getting on, like, 50% on the way there. So that'll help me get to my overall end goal, which is max allocation on Top Step and Alpha futures. On Alpha, we also have an eval that's up around 1500. So we're continuing to just trade these evals, and yeah. Um, so basically, coming into the day, NQ had these highs up here. Kind of that was my main draw on liquidity. Of course, we also had these equal highs. Also, my draw on liquidity did not end up getting reached. Coming into the day, ES took it before NQ. Price ended up pushing down. Let me just so basically MNQ actually swept. This is what would have fucked me. But the thing is, I do my analysis on NQ now because I've learned that NQ. First of all, the regular NQ is what the valid chart is. So MNQ swept out the external highs all the way up here. But the actual NQ, you can see it didn't sweep it here. So I'm sorry for anyone that got confused and wasn't able to catch that trade. So I know personally a couple people who thought that this was swept. It was eventually, but that was after it already gave its setup. So I feel sorry for people who didn't realize this. The only advice I can give to you is do your analysis on NQ, and if you need to trade on MNQ, you can just switch to MNQ. But trust me, just do analysis on normal NQ. Basically, we didn't sweep it here, but we left relatively equal highs with external highs. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is really, really strong drawn liquidity. What else is this? Right? This wick is a data high as well. So equal highs with data highs, untouched. I'm like, okay, beautiful draw on liquidity. I'm very confident in where price is going to end up drawing to. The news candle also pushed price into this 15-minute. We filled this bullish 15-minute. I'm like, okay, it's going to be beautiful. And I see chop work. Right after we take the 15-minute right here on this wick, this data wick, it starts chopping a little bit. And what I saw, and this is stupid, I saw this 1 minute right here, right, and ended up getting ran through right around here. I entered into a long, stops beneath these equal lows, take profit like right there. I got like a better fill, but like you can see, like this trade just did not work. Reason is, this just is not good, bro. Like first of all, this was a robotic trade. This to me, if I'm being completely transparent, this is like a pattern type of trade where I'm like, oh, check, check, check. I can click all the boxes, inverse 15-minute, draw liquidity, take, execute. So like I was pretty much a robot when I was taking this, and it fucked me. The reason I like honestly, the reason I had such conviction is just because of the draw liquidity that I had, which was data high and equal highs. I thought it was just gonna run, but like again, this is not a clean setup. You gotta be patient. So that was what I struggled with today. Patience. Do I usually struggle with patience? No. I mean, I'm usually pretty good with my overall psychology and everything. I'm usually pretty good. I've just over experience. I've just managed to become good at that. But this was a very impatient trade. I thought I was gonna like miss out on the move to the equal highs, and it would have been like I would have been annoyed. So like I got a little bit of like fear of missing out. So I entered into this student trade. That's what it's been like for this past 2 days for me. But we ended up manipulating these lows again while still holding this bullish 15-minute, and this extra manipulation, like I don't like to look for that But I like this just because it was manipulating data lows, and now we have data highs. It's pretty much bound to get taken. And then when we had this bearish 3 minute, and this is a really good inverse also. Like just if we're talking about overall price action, this is choppy, but this inverse very really nice. And I literally completely bottom ticked it. I entered in off the rebalance when it rebalanced like pretty much back into the inverse, and I got literally no drawdown right to the draw liquidity. So beautiful, beautiful. Like this is A plus. Maybe it's not like it is A plus because of everything that actually happened, but like this price action is a little bit choppy. But overall, if you're able to read this, which I think it's not that hard, like we're filling a 15 minute, we have external highs, data highs. After taking data lows, it's going to run after the 3 minute inverse. So that was my continuation model that banked me $1,100 on this account. And then again, this loss. This is what annoys me because I shouldn't have even taken this trade. If I was patient today, I would have been like, okay, I can check the boxes here, but I'm not confident in it, and it's not good price action. It's very sloppy. No clean inversion. No clean inversion. I'm simply just I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to see if there's anything better. And if I was like that, I would have ended the day up 1,100 on the other eval, which actually would have passed my fucking eval and given me another XFA, which kind of really really sucks. Like it annoys me a lot. But like nonetheless, it's a green day. Why? Because I took a $500 loss on this first trade, or 450, and then a $1,100 win here. I'm up like whatever, $500 on the day. So pretty good day, right? So even if I like, okay, obviously I shouldn't have taken that first trade, and it's not really I mean, it is my model, but I wouldn't take it like on backtesting. So even if I took this loss on the other eval, I would have then, like, if there were no technical errors and technical mistakes with the trade limit, I would have also then taken this trade, and then that would have put the eval at like 2,400. So I'm like one trade away from passing. So like that also sucks, but at least now we have two accounts that are on their way to getting passed. They're both, the other one's like 1,500. This one's like 1,100. So they're on their way to getting passed. Again, that's not really the goal. I'm trying to just build the right habits to keep that. I've been funded before. It doesn't matter if you don't have the right habits. So this is some advice that anyone who's just really wanting to get funded and get a payout. You have to understand that like it doesn't matter if you have an XFA if you don't have habits, because literally you're gonna lose it, bro. I mean, like maybe you're gonna get lucky and you're gonna get a payout. Maybe you're gonna get lucky, right? But overall, you're gonna just blow accounts if you don't have the right habits, which is obvious. So like the main focus with your trading every single day, it's not about your P&L. It's just about literally just like, you might like, try to prove to yourself that you're disciplined. Try to prove to yourself that you're a patient person, and you can do things that the average person can't, like wait and not get FOMO, which is very hard in a market like this. A market like this, like, and especially like if you follow people on Instagram too, it's gonna be very hard. I do personally. It doesn't get to me that much anymore. It definitely used to get to me a lot, but it doesn't really get to me too much anymore. Like seeing other people win and I lose. But what happens is it gets to me like before the trades a little bit. I feel like, oh shit, this guy's gonna take this trade. I got it. I'm not gonna miss out on this. Boom, take it, and then yeah, that sucks. Obviously, like it doesn't work out. So yeah, what can I learn from today? For one, I've always said this. I just have to trust myself more. Like I wasn't even able to gather whether I was confident or not on this. I couldn't say. I just thought like, okay, it's my model, and I'm gonna take it. But I had no say on whether I was confident or not, which should have been a sign. Secondly, I should have like used a little bit of logic here and just said this price action is not that good. It's not clean yet. I'm gonna wait. Um, so like that's what I could do better for next time. Wait. Look, I'm talking to Ethan. Ethan, wait until it's like actually a clean PA, and if it's not, you're not gonna take a trade. Right? Clean price action. Now, what happened after we took this trade? I'm like, okay, yeah, this eval. I don't need to trade another day. I don't need to trade on this, but if I didn't take that long, I can guarantee you that I would have taken this short, and it would have been right here. We take out data highs as well as these external highs. We have this unfilled 5-minute right here. And then what do we see here? 1 minute IFEG. We have no other fair value gaps. Boom, I would have entered right here, and my rules is my stop goes right here. Take profit would have been at the 5-minute, and it would have been a 3R, and I wouldn't have been break even because I would have gone break even probably here, but you can see it still would have hit take profit. So wow, today was readable for me. Like today was just dead obvious, and then I actually paper traded this 5-minute inverse. I paper traded it like all the way down to like something around here, but I literally completely caught this whole move down as well on paper. So like obviously like I know how to read the markets, right? That's not my issue. It's just confusing myself sometimes, FOMO, and then sometimes there's gonna be some times where I'm just not patient, which you have to just cut. Like usually I'm pretty patient, disciplined, right? And discipline, I'm usually just always disciplined on the charts, just because I'm very disciplined outside of my chart. Like outside of trading, completely transparent. I'm very disciplined. I'm very disciplined. I literally go to the gym 6 times a week, and I've been doing that for the past 2 years. I've been eating healthy. I haven't eaten a gram of sugar in the past 2 years, which might sound crazy, but I'm dead serious. I only eat natural foods. Obviously, I get tempted by these other foods, but I'm disciplined enough to stay away. So I'm a very, very disciplined person outside of the charts, which very, very much helps me with my actual trading. Like I wake up at whatever 5:30 a.m. I shower. Right, this is my morning routine. I wake up at 5:30 or 5:45. I shower, come down, I pray for like 15 minutes. I eat my breakfast, which is obviously like 6 eggs, all the healthy stuff. I read, I journal, I sit outside for a sec, I meditate, go to school. That's my morning routine. I do it every day. I do it even on the weekends. So build discipline outside of your trading, and you'll see a lot of improvement in your trading. But yeah, this kind of sucks that I couldn't have taken this. Like technically, I could have, but it doesn't really matter. I don't really care about getting a $1,500 day. It does not matter at all to me. I'm just trying to trade how I should be. And since I already took 2 trades on the day, that's my max. Even though there was no like setting that would lock my account out, I was disciplined enough to just be like, yeah, I'm not going to take this. Even though this is pretty A plus. I mean, you can see that there weren't any other fair value gaps that we had to like worry about. There was like a 3-minute. That's what I was looking at. Actually, that's the thing. That's like I was like hesitating to take us on paper because we were like on the way to creating this 3-minute, and then we ended up like creating it a little. But like again, this is a trade I would have taken on like even a PA account, which would have been nice. But anyways, that sums up the day. We're up around 550 technically on the day. 1 loss, 1 win. This counts up 1100, but yeah, 1 loss, 1 win. That sums up my day. Green day. Pretty content with the day. Just very aggravating, like the whole technical thing. Like it's pretty aggravating just because I want to pass this fucking eval. Like obviously I want to. And like that trade would have passed it, which is like why I'm pretty aggravated. But that's not really what should be annoying me. What should be annoying me are the days when like I just don't follow my model. And like today I did, and I actually won, and I'm green on the day. So there really isn't a reason for me to be too negative right now, knowing that I'm focused not on the money. Because if I was purely focused on the money, today would be a bad day. Even though I followed my model and had a green day, it would be a bad day because the P&L isn't stacking up on one account against spread two because I trade them thing, whatever. But yeah, like today, nonetheless, it's a great day. Green day, up around 500 on the day. I keep saying that, but it's okay. We're 3-0 on the week right now because Sunday night, I counted that as like my Monday trade, I guess. Sunday night, we banked 660. Monday, New York AM session, no trades. Tuesday night, Tuesday in the day, we ended up losing, and then Tuesday at night, we ended up banking. We lost 500 on Tuesday, and then won like 900 on Asia on Tuesday night. And then today, 2 trades in AM New York, lost 1 up on the day. So I mean, technically we're like whatever 3 and 5 on like actual trades, but I don't really track it like that. I just track my end of the day P&L, and I'm 3-0 on the week. So we're gonna look to end the week off strong. We have 2 more days. It's gonna be difficult for me to trade these next 2 days just because of school, but I'm gonna do my best. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.